As you are aware, yesterday in a joint operation with the Jammu and Kashmir police in the Rampur sector close to Hatlanga village, along the line of control, we have intercepted a major consignment of warlike stores which comprise of 8 AK-74 rifles, 12 pistols, 14 hand grenades and other warlike stores. This area close to the line of control is along a nala called Hatlanga Nala, which is a wide nala which has got large number of boulders and dense foliage on either sides. It's also the winters, so very low temperatures and dense fog which comes in around midnight and closer to the forenoon. This area remains engulfed by dense fog. We have local population living right up to the line of control. The Hatlanga village has about 50 odd houses and the closest house from the point of recovery which is on the line of control is about 150 meters. The anti-infiltration obstacle system or the LC fence as it is called is close to a kilometer behind the line of control, and hence all these houses are between the LC fence and the line of control. As a result, we encourage people to cultivate, to collect firewood or tend to the cattle right up to the line of control, and hence very small parts of this particular area where the recovery has been made is mined. I have with me Mr. Rais Bhatt, the Senior Superintendent of Police of Baramulla District, and to my left the Commanding Officer of the Battalion Rustam, along with his company commander who had carried out the operation. I will now ask the Battalion Commander to cover certain salient aspects of the operation, after which we will request the SSP to give his comments. Yeah.
Good morning, Jain. I would be briefing you all about a joint search operation which was undertaken by Army and Jammu Kashmir Police on 24th of December 2022, which was part of multiple search operations being carried out by us since last 2 weeks, based on multiple intelligence inputs which was provided to us from military intelligence and various central and state intelligence agencies about presence of terrorist groups in suspected launch pads who were planning to infiltrate and push warlike stores through the line of control towards hinterland before heavy snowfall. Therefore, the already robust anti-infiltration grid and surveillance grid was further strengthened by launching additional ambushes and area domination patrols led by dynamic young officers and junior leaders. The entire area of responsibility of my battalion was adequately covered both during day and night by various means. The terrain as obtained in the area of operation is mountainous with huge boulders, thick undergrowth and steep cuttings towards own side of line of control along the Nala bed, which happens to be the line of control. The area towards own side of line of control has lesser tree cover and vegetation. However, towards the Pakistan occupied Jammu Kashmir, it's full of forest cover and dense jungles. Therefore, any movement from their side towards line of control is difficult to pick. However, our movement can be detected. There are approximately 50 houses in the general area towards own side and approximately 30 to 35 houses towards Pakistan occupied Jammu Kashmir. The local population is encouraged to go up to the forward areas for grazing their cattle, farming and collection of firewood. The anti-infiltration obstacle system in the general area is approximately 1 kilometer behind the line of control. Past midnight till about 10 to 11 am in the morning, the entire Nala bed is generally covered under thick fog, resulting into reduced visibility. Based on these inputs, multiple ambushes and such operations were launched along with the Jammu Kashmir Police over last 2 weeks. A night prior to the date of conduct of operation, suspicious movement was also noticed close to suspected launch pads, which was picked up by our own electronic surveillance devices. Therefore, the ambushes were recited. On 24th December morning, another such operation was launched by Army and Jammu Kashmir Police in general area of Hatlanga Nala. The search operation commenced at early hour of the day and lasted for a good part of the day, which resulted in the recovery of heavy quantity of warlike stores, which included 8 AK-74 rifles with 24 magazines and 560 live rounds, 12 Chinese pistols along with 24 magazines and 244 live rounds, 9 Chinese hand grenades and 5 Pakistani hand grenades, in total 14 grenades. Interestingly, we have also recovered 81 balloons with marking of I Love Pakistan with the Pakistani flag on top of it, along with 5 gunny bags with Pakistani markings in which this warlike store was stored. The successful conduct of the operation depicts excellent synergy amongst Army and Jammu Kashmir Police, integrated deployment with border security forces and various central and state agencies including IB and support from local populace. Jai Hind.
Right. As covered by the commanding officer, this is among the largest interception of warlike stores which has been executed close to the line of control in recent years. And this is not an isolated act. Over the year, we have had almost 6 to 8 such incidents of interception and recovery. You are aware on 25th of August, we had 3 terrorists being neutralized in the area of Nanak Dulunja. And in the recent month, we have also had recoveries of almost 15 kgs of drugs and other packets of narco-like stuff other than the warlike stores. May I now request the SSP Baramulla district for his comments.
Good morning, Jai Hind. As the operational details of the operation yesterday have already been given, I would perhaps concentrate on the general situation overall in the area. Operating jointly with the Army and the other intelligencies in the area, we have so far successfully managed to keep the attempts of infiltration at bay. There have been attempts repeatedly all through the sector as well as other areas to try and push through narcotics, arms, ammunition, and perhaps for the first time we are seeing, at least in the valley side, these balloons, which are commonly more frequent in the Jammu side. And this kind of a push perhaps points to a kind of attempt to again instigate certain propaganda-based street violence and other such incidents. There has been a very good amount of recovery when it leads to the when we mentioned the narco-terror related recoveries that we've had this year, and running into multiple crores just on the narcotic side. We have had certain attempts, as we have been reported earlier, certain successful operations on the LC also, and the joint efforts and the synergy that we have with the forces, it has been at an all-time high. So far, no major infiltration that we have seen this year have happened in this sector, and which is a result of the keen eye that we've been keeping on the LC and the general area behind it. In the hinterland, we are looking at places where the support for the terrorists is coming up or has been a rather lingering problem, and that is being dealt with accordingly. Thank you.
Thank you.